February 6, 2005, with God as our only King. You are old, and your sons do not follow your example. This quote from the first book of Samuel in the Bible sounds like a claim against the church. In our parishes, many people find themselves in this predicament. They are old, and their sons and daughters don't seem to have the commitment. Perhaps we can learn something from the biblical story. Actually, the whole story is that Samuel had led the Israelite people for many years and had just turned over the role of leadership to his sons. But his sons were not up to the task. They accepted bribes, perverting justice. The elders realized that these sons could not fill their father's shoes and wanted Samuel to appoint a king as other nations have. Samuel was displeased because he understood his role as a minister of God with no special rights. He told the people that if they had a human king, they should expect limitations to their freedom and obligations to the king. The people's desire to be like other nations convinced them not to heed Samuel's warnings. So he anointed Saul, a handsome young man, as their first king. When we look at our parish, we may also say, we are old, and our sons and daughters do not follow our example. Shall we too give up on God and try to take things into our own hands? What may be the consequences? As difficult as things may be, we enjoy a freedom that allows us to truly be who we are. Our obligations are to God, who places expectations on us that will strengthen us and build us up. Instead of turning away from God, we must turn more intently toward Him. He will direct us to the best strategies of living. We Americans would never accept a king, but we are often willing to allow celebrity, possessions, or power to control us as royalty might. We strive to be accepted to the point of being convinced by modern society that wrong is right. Can we reverse the problems of today by compromising or even giving in to what is not of God? Let us use this great season of the Great Fast to rid ourselves of any and all that would rule us, save for our great God Himself. Let us use prayer, fasting, and almsgiving to free us. With God as our only King, and cooperating with those human leaders who are in concert with Him, we may expect that life that Jesus promised in abundance.